What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Wilson Auto Detailing community. Here we're going to be using and reviewing the Optimum Clear Coat Restorer. Now, this is an awesome product. It's going to be a sweet video. Stick around to the end to hear about kind of the fullness of the versatility of this product, because this product is kind of one of those that sets this new standard in the detailing world. Now, before we get into the content and demonstration of this video, I want to explain just a little quick minute of what this product is. This is a clear coat restorer, and basically in a simplistic way what that means is this has to be used on top of existing clear coat. It is not a clear coat replacement. You cannot use this simply on top of the colored paint of the car. It actually has to be used on top of clear coat. The idea behind this product is it actually works as a self-leveling, almost filler in a sense, into clear coat scratches, imperfections, water spots, etchings, even oxidation, so that you don't necessarily have to polish whatever surface you're working on. You can actually use this almost as a polishing replacement, though that's not the only reason you would use it. Now, just to be technical, the directions actually say here in the description, Optimum Clear Coat Restorer is a single component, self-leveling, wipe-on clear coat. The simple to use formula is the answer for restoring damaged clear coat paint. Okay, let's go ahead and start preparing the surface and using this product. So before we put the product on the demonstration hood, I want to show you guys under my light what the hood looks like. It's terrible. It was sitting out in the rain. It's got sap on it. It's got, I think it was hailed on. It was rained on, snowed on. It's from a salvage yard. So that's basically what it looks like. Before we apply the coating, I'm taking Optimum Power Clean, and I'm going to just dab it on my rag a little bit, and I'm just stripping the area that I'm going to apply this to. This hood was cleaned way beforehand, clayed, stripped, all that stuff. This is simply just an extra measure to make sure everything is removed from the hood. Then I'm going to take a little bit of polish. Now, this part is important. I'm using a heavy cutting compound with the wool pad and the rotary because the point of the Clear Coat Restorer is for it to have things to grab onto. So basically, I think about it as like a product with claws. I want this thing actually to put holograms in the paint. I want it to put different quote-unquote swirls, right? It's kind of like when you use the first step of a two-step compound, you have to follow up with a DA and maybe some finishing polish. I actually want some imperfections to be put in here from the rotary for this to be able to grab onto, and I want it to be imperfect because that's where this product works best as the self-leveling formula. I'm using plenty of product. You see that I really kind of loaded it up. It's on a pearl weave microfiber towel, and I just bunch it up kind of in an organized way, maybe in like eighths, and then I very simply pull it across the paint. I'm trying to use a lot here, okay? I'm not soaking it so that it's dripping, but I want this to be loaded up with product. Once again, it is a self-leveling product, so while it looks kind of streaky in the beginning, that's all going to go away in the first like 5 minutes, and it takes about 48 hours to cure completely before you can really add anything to it or do a second layer or polish it or add protection to it. So this is what the initial result looks like right after applying it. Super easy to apply, but again, you need to make sure you apply plenty of product to the pearl weave because the point of this product is for it to kind of seep into the cracks, seep into the crevices, seep into the imperfections. It's not going to clear up everything. So you can see the before and after here under this light. You can still see what kind of looks like orange peel, which is really just damage from things like tree sap. But check out the gloss difference. It's unbelievably different. Unbelievably different, okay? Is it perfect? Not at all. Once again, you're never going to get really that perfection with a hood like this. But here I want to show you guys what it looks like from a bit of a different angle. It's very simple to apply. You see, again, I'm just pulling it across the paint and I'm kind of layering over almost like I would if I was mowing my yard. It's like I layer over just like a quarter as I pull that new strip down. And you can see I'm just doing a tiny little square here because I want you guys to see it looks like it's streaking. That is going to level out. This also gives you a great look at the before and after as far as the gloss is concerned. Check that out. So now the Optimum Clear Coat Restorer has been applied to this far panel here, and then I also did a little square right here just to show a bit of like a line of demarcation, which I'm sure you can see there about right there. Alrighty, now it is dry to the touch basically after 5 minutes, but technically speaking, it says it is fully cured within 48 hours. So there's a few other directions. It says wait 12 hours before exposing to water or anything. I say just wait 48 hours before you expose it to anything. You don't want to retouch it right now. We can add a second layer to this after about 48 hours. You could probably do it after 12 or 24, but just to play it safe, should you be using this product and kind of more or less restoring the paint, restoring the clear coat, I would wait 48 hours before you did any second coat, which I'm going to do here. But this is a great taste of what the first coat looks like. A few notes here. Does it perfect the paint and the imperfections? Well, look at this. Obviously not. So are there still a bunch of imperfections? Yes. Will that start to be minimized with a second coat? Well, we'll see in 48 hours. But the biggest difference that you're gonna see is while it doesn't perfect anything, obviously you can still see, the difference is really seen in how dull the clear coat is here and how bright and kind of like brilliant it is here. Now what's interesting is the other day, I polished this whole side of the car hood and you can see it still doesn't look even close. I actually did a 2-stage polish on this one and it still doesn't look even close to what this looks like after one application of the Optimum Clear Coat Restorer. So I'm gonna just let you see that real fast. All right, and we come to this side that was just polished. You can see how dramatic that difference is. The lighting isn't the best here, but I think you still get the idea. Super dull and super, maybe what you would call gritty. You can see it's kind of like a desert. It's just like there's all these kind of mountain valley rocks. It just looks like you kind of threw gravel at it, and all of a sudden, again, you have this much more level piece of clear coat here. And so one of the major ideas here is not that it's going to fix everything to perfection, but again, it's like it's that night and day difference. So the Optimum Clear Coat Restorer is a really cool product. I've even seen guys use this product to almost restore the entire clear coat of old cars that they're kind of fixing up, where it's not that the car has clear coat failure, but it looks really similar to this hood where the car might have been sitting out in the elements. It just collects, you know, dust, dirt, tree sap. It gets rained on, and the clear coat is there, but it's either really thin or it's just so oxidized and damaged that polishing really is not going to help. And wet sanding really is just dangerous because there's not very much clear coat left. And so this almost works as a substitute for polishing. It works very similarly on headlights. If you use like 3,000 to 5,000 grit, if you finish your headlights after you're sanding with 3,000 to 5,000 grit sandpaper, this is going to work in place of a polish, and it's obviously going to put a protective clear coat layer. So that's going to fill in all those micro scratches put in from those sanding marks, and you don't actually have to polish them out. So it's a really cool product. And then I just used Optimum Power Clean. You could use something else, but that's just what I had on hand to kind of strip everything beforehand. So if you guys want to get your hands on this product, I'm going to hook it up in the link below, as well as, you know, the microfiber towels and the Optimum Power Clean. I'll hook up my rotary and wool pad, just everything used in this video. Also, in the comments below, let me know, have you ever used this product before? And if so, how did you use it? Because there's so many different applications for the Optimum Clear Coat Restorer. And let me know, have you used a product that's similar to it? Because these products in the detailing world are really cool, the versatility and just kind of their different applications. So let me know in the comments below. Guys, thank you as always for being involved in the Wilson Auto Detailing community. And from Luke here at Wilson Auto Detailing, keep working hard, and I'll see you in the next video.